Blaze has so many transformations. Let's put a few of them to the test in Blaze vs. Blaze. Choose your Blaze. Grapple Truck Blaze versus Water Blaster Blaze. Level select. Quiet Cave. Go! Which Blaze transformation do you think will be able to quietly pick up the bighorn? Grapple Truck Blaze? He's strong and can quietly lift up heavy things. Or Water Blaster Blaze? He's great at blasting things with water. Oh, brother! Water Blaster Blaze is just waking up the bighorns with water. Fantastic! Grapple Truck Blaze wins!
All right! We moved the bighorn without waking him up!
Choose your Blaze! Impact Hammer Blaze versus Falcon Blaze. Level select. Container Cluster. Go! Which Blaze transformation do you think will be able to break through the containers? Impact Hammer Blaze can use lots of energy to bust through metal. Falcon Blaze can use his wings to fly quickly through the air. Impact Hammer Blaze is smashing away. Falcon Blaze is soaring through the sky with grace, but not breaking any metal. Impact Hammer Blaze wins! Great work! Coming up!
Blaze saves egg from box. Thank you.
Choose your Blaze. X-Ray Machine Blaze versus Hydraulic Cutter Blaze. Coconut Highway. Go! Which Blaze transformation do you think will be able to cut all the coconuts? X-Ray Machine Blaze can use X-rays to see through solid things. Hydraulic Cutter Blaze can use his strong hydraulic blades to cut hard objects. Hydraulic Cutter Blaze wins! Great work!
Yippee! Come on, everybody! This way!
Choose your Blaze! Laser Blaze versus Concrete Pump Blaze. Level select. Construction site, go! Which Blaze transformation do you think will be able to cut through the metal? Laser Blaze? He uses a beam of special light to cut through metal. Or Concrete Pump Blaze? He can pump concrete into cracks. Looks like Laser Blaze is cutting through that metal with ease. Concrete Pump Blaze is not fixing much. Fantastic! Laser Blaze wins!
Whoa! We're cutting through metal with light!
Let's play again!
Yeah!
Choose your Blaze! Magnet Blaze versus Sky Sprayer Blaze. Level select. Flower Tower. Go! Which Blaze transformation do you think will be able to water the flowers? Magnet Blaze can pull metal objects closer to him. Whoa! He's using his magnet to pull a watering can over. But Sky Sprayer Blaze is still soaking up the competition. Sky Sprayer Blaze wins! Great work!
Sky Sprayer Blast!
Yes!
Yeah!
Hang on, AJ! We're going down!
Choose your Blaze! Fishing Rod Blaze versus Pizza Mobile Blaze. Let's play again! Pizza Street, go! Which Blaze transformation do you think will be able to make the most pizzas? Fishing Rod Blaze can pull with a lot of force. Pizza Mobile Blaze can make a lot of pizzas on the go. Fishing Rod Blaze is good at picking things up, but he hasn't made any pizza yet. Pizza Mobile Blaze wins! Great work!
Here you go, chicken!
Thanks for watching Blaze vs. Blaze! Choose your Blaze! Power Shears Blaze versus Fire Engine Blaze. Level select. Veggie Street, go! Which Blaze transformation do you think will be able to chop up all the vegetables? Firefighter Blaze? He can put out fires. Or Power Shears Blaze? He can use his strong metal blades to chop vegetables. Looks like Fire Engine Blaze is rinsing off those vegetables really well. Power Shears Blaze is chopping up the competition and tasty veggies. Fantastic! Power Shears Blaze wins!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Yeah!
Way to chop those onions!
Let's play again. Choose your Blaze. Heat Cannon Blaze versus Amplifier Blaze. Level select. Icy Slope, go! Which Blaze transformation do you think will be able to melt the ice balls? Amplifier Blaze can play music at a loud volume. Heat Cannon Blaze can blast hot air to melt objects. Looks like Amplifier Blaze is really making some noise, but the ice balls are still there. Heat Cannon Blaze is really heating up the competition. Heat Blaster Blaze wins! Great work!
A giant snowball! Nice melt, Blaze!
Choose your Blaze. Pogo Stick Blaze versus Vacuum Truck Blaze. Let's play again. Dragon Forest, go! Which Blaze transformation do you think will be able to clean up these balls of dirt? Vacuum Truck Blaze sucks up things like dirt. Pogo Stick Blaze can hop up and down a lot. It looks like Vacuum Blaze is cleaning up the dirt really well. Vacuum Truck Blaze wins. Great job!
It's suction time!
1, 2, 3!
Choose your Blaze. Big Rig Blaze versus Wrecking Ball Crane Blaze. Level select. Taco Valley, go! Which Blaze transformation do you think will be able to break apart the tacos? Wrecking Ball Crane Blaze? He can break apart objects. Or Big Rig Blaze? He can hold a lot of heavy things. Looks like Big Rig Blaze isn't breaking any apart. Wrecking Ball Crane Blaze is smashing the tacos into bite-sized pieces. Taco-tastic! Wrecking Ball Crane Blaze wins! Let's play again. Choose your Blaze. Blaster Jet Blaze versus Robot Blaze. Level select. Volcano Ridge, go! Which Blaze transformation do you think will be able to cool down the volcano? Blaster Jet Blaze can fly and blast ice-cold water in the air. Robot Blaze can use his arms and legs with his robot power. Robot Blaze is doing a good job punching that volcano, but that's not cooling it down. Blaster Jet Blaze looks like he's making progress, blasting that volcano with cold water. Blaster Jet Blaze wins! Great work! Choose your Blaze. Ice Cream Maker Blaze versus Wood Chipper Blaze. Let's play again. Rolling Log Hill, go! Which Blaze transformation do you think will be able to cut more logs? Ice Cream Maker Blaze is doing what he does best, making ice cream. But it looks like Wood Chipper Blaze is cutting up those logs. And the competition. Wood Chipper Blaze wins! Great work! Level select. Cotton Candy Tunnel. Whoa! Choose your Blaze. Continuous Miner Machine versus Spotlight Blaze. Go! Continuous Miner Machine Blaze digs through anything. Look at him go! Spotlight Blaze shines a bright light, but I don't know if that's gonna help. Who's gonna win? You win! It's the continuous miner machine!
Yeah! It's working, Blaze! We're making a tunnel through the cotton candy!
Let's play again! Litter pile!
Wait a second. I know what we need. We need the power to take all this old junk and change it into something new.
Choose your Blaze! Super Recycling Truck Blaze versus Rocket Blaze. Go! Which Blaze transformation do you think will be able to turn the trash into something new? Rocket Blaze can fly. I'm not sure he can recycle though. Recycling Truck Blaze made a pogo stick out of that litter. Recycling Truck Blaze wins! Great work!
Pogo sticks!
Level select! Mountaintop!
Uh-oh, that cliff is super rocky!
Zay, look out!
That was close!
Choose your Blaze! Mounted Jackhammer Blaze versus Waffle Machine Blaze. Go! Which Blaze transformation do you think will be able to break apart the rocks? Mounted jackhammers are really good at breaking up things. I don't think waffles are gonna help, but they sure look tasty. Mounted Jackhammer Blaze wins! Great work!
Rock! Rock! Rock!
That was epic! Thanks for watching! And see you next time on Blaze vs. Blaze!
You can ask your parents to subscribe to Nick Jr.'s Blaze and the Monster Machines YouTube channel for new videos every week.